How's it going, guys? Jace here, back with another standard deck tech, and today we have Mono Black Sacrifice. I did a deck tech on this not too long ago before March of Machines came out, and we got some nice new cards that we've added into the deck that did come out in the brand new set, and mainly it is the new Sheoldred. I really like the new Sheoldred. The idea to make your opponent sacrifice a non-token creature or a planeswalker is incredibly strong. And if you ever do get to transform the Sheoldred, pretty much game over, right? You get to destroy another creature or planeswalker, they have to discard a bunch of cards, and you return all creatures from all graveyards back under my control, and then you transform Sheoldred. Very strong. And the idea of this deck is make your opponent sacrifice as much as possible. How do we do that? Right, so we've got 3 copies of Cut Down, great way, cheap, easy, kill creatures, really nice, right? Then we've got 3 copies of Go for Throat, premium removal in the format. Then we've got 2 copies of Sheoldred's Edict, adds that sacrifice. The ability to deal with planeswalkers is also quite nice. Then we've got 4 copies of Tenacious Underdog. Hey look, it's got sacrifice in its ability, so we got to play it. Then we have Reckoner Bankbuster, we can sacrifice treasure tokens. See the theme? Yeah, it's a good card draw though, really nice. And then we got Graveyard Trespasser, way to interact with opponents' graveyards. There's a ton of Atraxas going around and Atalis, nice to interact with their graveyard. 2 copies of Liliana the Veil, a great way to interact with opponents, creatures, and also make them discards, make them sacrifice, adds to the theme, right? And then we got 4 copies of Sheoldred the Apocalypse, absolute powerhouse, want to play 4, just because it's so strong. And then 4 copies of Phyrexian Obliterator, adds to the sacrifice theme, really difficult for mono red, mono green, decks like that to fight through. And soldiers can struggle as well, so this is a really nice threat in the deck. Then we got 3 copies of Gix's Command, this is great board sweeper, being able to make your opponent sacrifice their biggest creature, kill all their little creatures, or just bringing back, my own creatures is very strong. And then we've already talked about Sheoldred, is basically what the deck's going to be built around. And then finally we have 4 copies of Invoke Despair, just such a powerhouse, against so many decks. And the lands, we're playing 20 Swamps, we're playing 1 copy of the Abandoned Mire to bring back creatures, and 2 Mishra's Foundry, just get a little bit of man-land power into the deck. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, deck list of course in the description below. We're playing 5 best of 1 standard games. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, on the play, yeah, this looks pretty good to me. I like that. Need to hit lands, and we're pretty much good to go. Probably lead off with the Bankbuster. Okay, mono black. Oh, we've got the Mire. Good draw. Got the Mire. We've got the Bankbuster, which is going to be really good in the Mire as well. I think Gig's Command's going to be quite nice. Yep. They're going to keep trying to progress the board. Makes sense. Like, if someone's playing the Bankbuster, you want to be progressing that board and pressuring me as much as possible. Okay, let's see what they do. Are they going to swing in? Nope, I think they probably going to just level up the Bold Sleeper. Yep. Absolutely fine. So I'm probably going to activate the Bankbuster. Oh wow, another... if I don't hit a land here. Kind of annoying, but I have to. Did hit a land. It gives my opponent, fortunately, free reign to do whatever they want. They're pressuring me really good here, to be honest, because I'm really far behind. They've gotten a very aggressive start. Sure. They swing in, I will trade. Yep. Here. Absolutely. Interesting they haven't played removal yet. Third Underdog. Jeez. Alright. They get the land. Probably just play Sheoldred here. They didn't actually play a removal for them, so I might just play the Obliterator. Pass. They could play Invoke Despair. Oh, they're playing their own Obliterator. Nice. Okay, that's a good draw. I think here we're just going to play the Sheoldred. Could play Gix's Commands. Make this a 7/7 with lifelink. Yeah, that seems nicer. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah, make my guy bigger. And I think here we just pass. We just pass. Don't really care about the lifelink. Trying to make a big 7/7. Get rid of their Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay, another one. Alright. That's fine. We've kind of just stalemate in here. The Obliterator is going to be a big pain, but Sheoldred can actually get around that, I think. Sheoldred can get around that quite nicely. Because I can attack for 5, I'll take it, I'll draw a card, I gain some life. Sheoldred can offset that. That's going to be really tricky. Okay, they don't do anything. Draw. Now I try and get my way out of this. Yeah, how many cards? I've only got 2 cards in the graveyards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Play Sheoldred. Make them sacrifice one of the underdogs. Kind of an awkward stalemate here. Trying to, you know, line each other up. Difficult because if they swing with this, I just block with the Obliterator. Ooh. I'm going to crew. I'm going to go draw cards. Yep. Get rid of the Bankbuster. You've done your job now. You've done your job now. Okay, draw a card and they're going to lose another 2 life. Getting the work done. Oh! No, surely not. Surely not. Wow, okay. Sacrifice 7 permanents. You're gonna get rid of all their land. I mean, 3 underdog, 4 land. Good for me. For the Edict. Okay. Really hard for my opponent to get through this. Yep. Yep. Destroy this. And they conceded. Nice. Alright, on the draw. Yeah, I like this hand. This is a nice hand. Okay, my red. I'm going to say Tenacious Underdog. Well, that's getting cut down. We can get out of here. Nice target right there. Cut down. Turn 2. Oh, Phyrexian Obliterator is going to be a boss. Honestly, it's going to be so difficult. Same with Sheoldred. Like, Mono Black is pretty... yeah, it's got a pretty good matchup, right, against Mono Red. We're hitting land drops as well. Looking pretty sweet. He didn't play anything. Okay. Well, we're just going to go land go. Not even going to attack because they could have, you know, Eldon. They can have another Spear. Probably play Sheoldred, I think. Yeah, they're digging for a land, which they didn't get. So they kept a very risky hand, which isn't the best thing. Okay, now I'm going to attack. It'll be tough. It'll be tough. Do you have what it takes to deal with the Sheoldred? I mean, you could. If you find land. Another possibility there. Lightning strike my face. For the Edict. Not too bothered about that. Get in. We'll rumble in. They're on 8. We'll play the Obliterator. And then it's going to be pretty much night-night, I think. for my opponent here. There we go. Yeah, my opponent's going first. Yeah, I'll keep. Got removal, got early game stuff. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good. Sure. Okay, the underdog. What does this turn into? This turns into the boar, the rhino. Oh. Yep. Probably just kill that, I think. Yeah, just go. Go for it. Yeah, we've got Invoke Despair, we've got Sheoldred. We can get around certain stuff. Pretty good. Okay, we got the ball. The big pig. Coming in. Big grandma land, okay. Cut down. Would have been better for the goblin. We'll get down the Graveyard Trespasser. We'll get that. And I'll swing him. Might as well. Yep, they take the trade. Nice. The next turn, probably just Invoke Despair. Could be a Sheoldred turn. See what they do here. Okay, they're playing a Luca. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely an Invoke. Cut down this. Definitely play an Invoke Despair. Absolutely. Get a land. Actually, can I? Oh, I was saying I couldn't have cast Invoke Despair unless I drew that land, but I did draw it. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. Nice. Get in. Those are Tenacious Underdogs. Loads of them. I'm going to play. They've got 6 mana. A lot of mana. A lot of mana. Going down the house. Pretty good. Sheoldred. I think I'm just going to play the underdog. I'm just going to go double underdog, I think. They just play burn down the house. We go double underdog. Another burn down the house. Can play Sheoldred. The apocalypse. I mean, getting in there, deal some damage. I'm going to play. What are you going to play, opponent? Nissa, wow, that's a big draw. 6/6, well, I'm going to make you sacrifice the Nissa. And I'm going to attack in. You can block 1, take 3, go to 5, nice. How many cards have got on their yards? 6 so far, okay. 2 cards away. Burn down the house. Yeah, that's really annoying. Super annoying. Okay. Do we play this? Get rid of that 3/4 at least. Man, this is really useful. They attack. I won't block. Yep. Surely they won't attack. Nah, I wouldn't. Oh, they are. Okay, okay. Nope, not gonna block. And get a guy. How many cards they got in their graveyard now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh boy. What does this do? So, create a 5/5. Don't have a modified creature. Let's just activate this. Probably just gonna kill. Yeah, just kill them. Yeah. Oh, we'll just pass turn. We're going to take some damage here. The next turn I can play Sheoldred. It's going to be a big blocker. Can you show me what that card does? That's kind of useful. Okay, so we can play that. Alright, we made him discard and mill a bunch of cards. Play Sheoldred. And I will pass turn. There we go. I mean, if we activate that last bit of the saga, that's game. Yeah, I'm on the play. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep this. Seems like a reasonable hand. Okay, against mono reds. Well, we can deal with that straight away. Nice. Nice. Oh, and we got the underdog. What I like to see. The spears back again. I will... yeah, I'll trade. Okay, no land. Tough. Yep. Price a non-token creature, please. I can't have land. You. There we go, perfect. Get a land. Play the Graveyard Trespasser, and they conceded. My opponent's going first. I'm going to mulligan that. That is a terrible hand. Yeah, I'll keep that. Get rid of the Gig's commands. Yeah, that was not a good hand there. Maybe mono green. Opponent going to do land. Okay, green black. That down. Nice. Okay, the underdog. Then, let's see, my opponent's going to play next. Glissa, maybe? Oh, Elvish Backkeeper. I will play 5 mana. Bring in. And I'll play the Graveyard Trespasser. Get rid of that. Done, right. So, 4 mana next turn. Oh. Yep. No blocks. Bit of damage. Liliana, that's a nice draw. Technically a token, isn't it? Could make them sacrifice the token. Then we can rumble in. Fine. And next turn we could play Lily. We draw a land, I'll probably play Sheoldred. Opponent doesn't have anything in the graveyard, so this isn't a bit. It's fine. Okay, right, what's my opponent going to do? We've got 1-1 and a 3-3. We are pressuring them. They are on 10. Okay, they're on 9. Even better. Listening Dawn. Hey, that's a lot of tokens. And their artifacts. Problem. Okay, so we did get the land. Get my opponent's sacrifice.
Enough with the mysteries. I've come.
Bring that 1/1. Get in there. Get rid of that. I'm at 8. Swinging for 6. I don't have to trade here, right? Trade with the Trespasser? Yeah. Done. This transform all incubation tokens. Pretty much what I'd do. 2 4/4s. Pretty good. Right, I can make them sacrifice the Glissa though, which is nice. But be tough. These are a bit of a pain. Go for a throw. I mean, might do it, but play this anyway. Make him sacrifice the Glissa. Can't swing in just yet. We've got 3 cards in the yard, although I have exiled 2. They play another non-creature. There we go. We'll go for the throw that. Make him fill up the yard even more. Look at this, has menace as well. Okay, well. Too bothered. Ooh, that's a really good draw. That makes it so difficult for my opponent to block. Okay, they do have an elf. Didn't expect that to happen, but okay. Yeah. We'll deal with the Obliterator here. Not gonna be easy. Okay, they're gonna take 4. Go to 2. They've got to sacrifice a permanent. We're gonna get rid of a land. Sure. I'm gonna play Sheoldred. I'm gonna pass turn. GG. Pretty good. This is still a pretty strong deck. Mono black in best of 1 is still the real deal. New Sheoldred, you know, strong. Sometimes it's quite difficult to flip it, you know, having 8 cards in your opponent's graveyard most of the time. The game might not even go that long. You know, I think in best of 3, that's probably more relevant, but in best of 1, most of the time your opponent concedes when you just play the Sheoldred anyway. Phyrexian Obliterator, again, just really, really good. I know there's a lot of older cards in here. You're only really playing 1 new card, and that's the Sheoldred. But this is still an absolute solid list, guys. It is so, so good. And, you know, you don't have to craft that many of the new cards to still play. If I had to swap anything around, I'd probably drop 1 copy of the Apocalypse, and I'd probably add in another copy of Liliana the Veil, because Liliana the Veil would have been pretty good. But apart from that, this is a pretty good list. You know, this is pretty good. Like I said, good in best of 1. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, of course, the deck list is in the description below for you. If you watch more standard content, make sure to click on the video on the screen right now. And if you watch more Magic content, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, that's it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.